people
Right.
have, we have to honor that people have very limited time. And, people, especially, if you're a millennial dad, just off the cuff, some are now dealing with elder care and aging parents or, health issues within their family. You may have children, at least one, maybe of a couple, maybe of three, maybe of four. People are working, spouses. I mean, people are working more than ever before, and there's all this research that people don't feel like they can take time off, right? So we have these like
Right.
busy lives. Maybe you have, you're a religious commitment or a volunteering commitment. I mean, people just have these big, you can call them, Franklin Covey calls them big rocks. Yeah, I call them
Right.
anchor. These things that are these big things in your life, and you're just
Hmm.
trying to fit things in around them. So I think for a lot of people, mental internal exploration is sort of like, well, that sounds like a nice thing to have, but how do I fit this in? And so, my pitch to people is, um, it's going to enhance your overall life much as when you start a fitness regimen, if you haven't exercised in a while, you know
Right.
you'll notice after a month you feel stronger and you have momentum and you're fitting things in that you didn't think before because you hadn't implemented the habit. And
Right.
so by what I try to do is have people spending maybe 10 minutes a day usually on what they're implementing for the week, and they start to get momentum, and through repetition they build each week's practice into a habit. So you know after a week is done they move on to the next thing, but they have that pathway built now, and they can go back to that if it resonated with them, and if they're feeling stressed or dysregulated, or they feel like they are at a point where they've made progress towards a goal, but they need more clarity, they can go back and lean, they're empowered to go and revisit these. And the other
Right.
thing I've noticed with working with people is, the mind and the body are connected. And so when we're feeling in alignment with our values and how we're living and we're feeling regulated, we sleep better, we exercise more, we crave less sugar, alcohol, and we just start living healthier. And I've noticed, I don't do this scientifically, I just ask people when they're
Yeah.
working on specific practices, did you notice this week that your sleep was a little bit better?